Resident Evil, we are once again in this medical room with our handgun and the armor key in our inventory, and that is all that we need. Hope you're doing well. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to kind of run through the mansion and explore some of the doors that we weren't able to get through before, and I guess the first one might as well be... Well, that's unfortunate. Good way to start. I might reload my save to keep that knife. I want to see. Okay, I was wondering if this was the armor key, so cool. Get to explore a little bit more. And we get a battery pack to replace our the knife that we just used, so that's good. Which direction do I want to go in first? I guess we'll go... Oh. Can I do this? I think I can actually do this right now. 1 second. Which will be perfect, although hopefully I can dodge the... well, if I get grabbed by the zombie, it's a perfect opportunity for a reload. Well, what do you know? We'll go ahead and quit the game. And I did finally go back and check the recording, and yes, I did start this game on normal, so I couldn't really tell you why there wasn't a zombie on the floor of the kitchen. Maybe it's a Chris playthrough thing and I forgot, but either way. Oh, and a very tiny portion of my mouse cursor is in the bottom left-hand corner, so I'm just gonna... Shoop. Okay, it's gone now. Fear can't kill you, but... Resident Evil never elaborates on what that but is. The only thing I can think of is fear can't kill you, but the zombies sure as hell can. And do. And will. Alright, battery pack again. Oh wait, I wanted to... Oh, that's silly. Let's see if I can... I completely forgot to do the reason... forgot to do the objective that I wanted to do, the whole reason for going back to the save room. Alright, that's a reload. Real quick. Sorry about that. Hope it's not too annoying to have to reload, but considering the fact that this game limits your saves, I think it's a fair enough thing to do. Alright, so what I wanted to do was go into the item box and take the chemical to use on plants, and also I should deposit this. Or deposit the ink ribbons, because I don't plan on saving again anytime soon. Alright, I think he'll be on the left side. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, for real this time, use the armor key and get the battery pack. And hopefully we won't have to worry about too many enemies. There's a zombie trying to break his way through the window, but he's too weak. We don't have to worry about him. Actually, I think that, I think when we leave here, I mean, this room is kind of, when I was talking about how some of the backgrounds don't look too great, there's just some areas like this room and the previous room where there's just a lot of pixelation going on, which obviously doesn't, ruin it or anything, or even it doesn't even really take you out of the experience, but it is still noticeable. And that looks like death, so we're going to avoid it and instead take the chemical to use on plants and put it right here. Earth Basher, that's cute. I've actually never noticed that that's what it says. The lid on this water pump is open. Pump the water. Yes, we will. We can turn it red or we can turn it green, and we want to turn it red, which should kill the plant for us. Yep. So now that's dead, and the reason that we want to turn it red is because if we turn it green, it kills all of these green herbs, which we really want to loot. And thankfully we can take advantage of it as Jill because we have all this inventory space. as I'm just mashing for my life here. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is we have 5. So I'm going to combine 2 of them, or 4 of them, and then save this one for an inevitable red herb or blue herb. And also for killing the plant, we get our first death mask, which we need for the graveyard, and by examining it we can see that it's a death mask without eyes, so that's one of the 4 down. For the underneath the graveyard contraption with the suspended coffin. So yeah, and also I'm not even sure how much much of what I'm talking about will come up on the video because of YouTube compression and also rendering compression, but especially this door and the doorknob, this just, and the debris on the floor is very, it's a little blurrier than you would expect. Hello, zombies. Let's head this way first. To a little nook here. And I know for a fact we can't do anything here, but I did still want to show it off a little bit. Yeah, it's a very small room. There's an inscription here. A tiger glowing with blue and yellow light. Or as the sign below it says, tiger with yellow and blue eyes. So we can't do anything with that yet, but worth it to keep in mind for sure. Alright, and this way, there's a zombie right there. Where does this go? Let's find out. This leads to, a bedroom with a zombie that absolutely, definitely will not be getting up. But unfortunately, there's some lore here, so we have a lot of handgun bullets, as you can tell. Yeah, when you try to evade enemies like I do, it's pretty easy to rack up the handgun ammo. The door is stuck on something and won't budge. The shelf is full of high-proof liquor. And, what's going on in that closet? Who knows? Also, I like the poster on the wall, swimwear girls. Funny. Clothes and various bits of junk are scattered everywhere. And the reason I came in here is that we have some lore to read too. And I love reading things in games, so. Keeper's Diary, May 9th, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott and Elias from security and Steve from research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating. Scumbag. May 10th, 1998. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating. May 11th, 1998. At around 5 a.m., Scott woke me up, scared the shit out of me too. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on, said there'd been an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in research never sleep, even on holiday. May 12th, 1998. I've been wearing the damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. The goddamn dogs have been looking at me funny, so I decided not to feed them today. Screw 'em. May 13th, 1998. Went to the infirmary because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I want to do is sleep. May 14th, 1998. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. I ended up dragging my foot all the way to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. Then I realized some of them had escaped. Maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them the last 3 days. If anybody finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. May 16th, 1998. Rumors going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling on my arm and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? May 19th, 1998. Fever gone but itchy. Today hungry and eat doggy food. May 21st, 1998. Itchy Scott came ugly face so killed him. Tasty. for / itchy tasty. So we have just seen a log, a keeper who turned, presumably, into a zombie from whatever virus or what airborne illness is going on in the mansion. Probably gonna. Oh, shucks, that sucks. Well, I used a knife to get a battery pack, so if I can. Oh, I don't think I can escape, unfortunately. Yeah, that's rough, so let me try to. Okay, I was able to avoid one. I'll just take that damage and push him off and then get the heck out of here. Visiting that room was worth it for the lore, for sure. And you know what? Oh, I knew I should have used one of these. Brutal. Okay, well, I'll just use it. And I'll go ahead and unequip my pistol, and we will continue down this path now, if we can. Oh, yes, we can. This actually takes us to the hallway where we first encountered our first zombie. Where the big grenade guy is now. Yeah, right here. Nice, so we've really come full circle here. Alright, so we have a lot of other armor doors to use, I'm sure. You know what I'm actually gonna do, though? Hopefully this won't come back to bite me, but just to do it preemptively, I want to take this blue gemstone, which looks obviously different company, but looks an awful lot like a Chaos Emerald. It's beautifully cut and polished. I just finished playing Sonic Adventure 2. I can't not compare it to that. Yeah, okay, this is where we want to go. And hopefully we can avoid the zombie there. Oh yeah. He's not interested in us. There is another zombie there too, though, because he broke through the window. Actually, there'll be two down the hallway. Thankfully, we cleared out the plant room completely, so we have no reason to go back in there. So putting one gemstone into the tiger's eyes will give us a strange green box, which is shotgun shells. And then it'll turn back. Obviously the inscription says tiger with yellow and blue eyes, and we've only encountered the blue gemstone, so we'll just have to keep in mind. And here's what the cartridges look like. Pretty rare, but we do get 6 of them, which, as you saw, 2 was enough to kill the dog, so let's try to be fast here. Thank goodness. Alright, so now I'm at a point where I'm not sure exactly where I should be going. Oh, you jerk. Get the heck out of here. It's really tough dealing with camera angles like that where you can't see the enemy. Also, I think I hear the grenade zombie moving around up here. So maybe he's moved to this one too. But anyway, we will deposit our first death mask. Mask without eyes. And our shotgun shells right below the 2 shotguns. And I guess we might as well deposit these herbs. I have a lot of ink ribbons, but I don't think we need to save just yet. Barring total catastrophe. Well, I'm scaring myself now, so I'm not going to save, but I will take a healing item. Alright, so where to go? We have the armor key. I think we're all good on the west side of the mansion. More or less. Yeah, we can't head that direction. Yeah, I think we need to head to the east side. Oh, I think I remember where to go now. Let's see what's going on up here. It's kind of scary. I hear him moving a lot. There he is. Wow, that was very, very scary. That's a brutal placement for him to be. kind of want him to move back to the other rooms he was in, because that getting to that safe room is now very, very frightening. Especially if he's always going to be up there. If he's always going to be on the upper floor, I guess maybe going the lower path, which we just unlocked in the first hallway with the zombie, where he was before. Wait, oh, that's not the direction I wanted to go in. Maybe that would be the best way to get there to avoid him, but that's only granted if he, or that's only the case if he's always on the upper floor. We'll see, we'll see. Oh yeah, this is where I want to be. Yeah, the armor key right here.
Richard! What happened? You're wounded.
This whole place is a killing zone. There are monsters.
What did this to you?
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
And now we have to go right back where we were if we want to save Richard by going back to that save room and picking up the serum there. Which, as I was just talking about, is a lot scarier now that we have to deal with that. I want to see if I can make it to this door. Okay, goodness, that was scary. A lot scarier now that we have to deal with the grenade zombie. And the suits of armor get pushed out from the wall. This is like kind of a puzzle. A woe to those who disturb my sleep. There's a switch here, press it, no. And I say kind of a puzzle because it's painfully easy. I don't remember the order, but that doesn't really matter. I believe this one doesn't affect any of them. I could be wrong though. Okay, it affects that one. Maybe this is the one that doesn't affect. Okay, and if we push this one. Okay, so now these two are out, which means just pushing this one will solve it. It's interesting because it seems like it would be a puzzle where each statue affects a different statue, but it's really easy to just figure out by just pushing blindly. Pretty interesting. And below all the portraits of knights, we now have access to a mysterious box, or jewelry box. Oops, which we can then examine and press the heart buttons to light up the front and open it up for our second of 4 death masks. Death mask without eyes, nose, or mouth. Yeah, pretty cool looking. So I'm wondering if I should maybe take the time to try to save now that we have that and get to the item box here, or if I should just chance getting the serum and saving Richard. I'm leaning towards just going to get the serum because I would have to contend with a lot of zombies to dodge. So yeah, we'll just try to avoid the grenade zombie and continue the way we came and try to save Richard. These kind of decisions are fun to make in this game, though. But now the real question is, do I want to go the lower path to try to avoid him if he's on the upper path? Or do I want to risk it? Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna take the lower path just to be safe. I think that'd be the smart decision to make. Because it's really not that much longer of a path to take. And also, I think taking the lower path means we don't even have to worry about the zombie in this hallway, so. And anytime I don't have to deal with a zombie, I'm happy. Speaking of having to deal with a zombie, oh, brutal. He decided to be a lot faster than he was the last time we were here. But I'm definitely gonna save. Oh, are you serious? I'm definitely gonna save and heal. And I hear him. I hear him moving fast, so I'm gonna. Okay, he is on the upper story. I'm glad my plan paid off. So yeah, it actually looks like he is moving around, or he's in multiple locations at once, so I think my theory about him moving on to the next one was wrong. There's 2 masks of the 4, that's really cool to have that. Did I already heal? Yes, I did. That's right, I just did it because I was scared. Alright, serum is right here. We will take the serum and let's examine that. That's in a language that I cannot read. There's just enough for 1 dose, of course. Alright, let's take an ink ribbon and save. Before we go back and save Richard. I'm not sure if this is actually time sensitive or not. I assume it's not. It would be pretty interesting if there was an invisible timer or something that decided if the player ignored Richard Lung, because I know it's possible to not save him, but we're good people, so I'd like to save him. Alright, so with this zombie here, I'm gonna try to. Okay, I think it should be, yeah. That was still a little too close for comfort, but as long as we don't take damage, I'm happy. Gonna ignore that guy. Try to ignore. Oh, jeez. I couldn't remember if he was on the left side or the right side. Okay, now we need to go up the stairs in the main hall, and then to where Richard is in the second door on the left. Well, right side, the left door after going right at the top of the stairs is what I'm trying to get at. Do a little zoom me up there. And here's Richard. Here's your serum. Happy to help. What did I do wrong? Is it the number of rooms I went through or something? Hold on, I'm actually gonna look this up on my phone really quickly, because I am absolutely flabbergasted by that. I was just talking about how jeez, why is Richard dead? Resident Evil. All the suggested searches, why did Richard died, but let's see. if you take too long getting the serum. I felt like I was pretty fast. Okay. That must have been a pretty... Okay, it's 5 minutes. I guess maybe taking the long way around really bit me there. Okay, well, I'm going to try to reload. Sorry about that delay. I'm going to try to reload to get there in under 5 minutes, but I've already taken the slow time before I saved, so unfortunately we might just have to deal with Richard being dead, and that's a big bummer. Okay, I think it'd be faster if I went up the stairs. Okay, well, that's where the changing camera can be a problem. Although if you're moving in a direction and you don't move the analog stick, you will keep moving in that direction. But it's just that my brain with the changing camera angle really wants me to move or readjust myself. All right, here goes nothing. Okay, glad that worked out for me. I couldn't really tell what was going on. Okay, this should be faster, I hope. And so I think the weirdest thing about this is that casually I was able to save Richard every time without even worrying about it. So it's just funny that I really hope this is enough. This is obviously much faster than the path we took, but I hope we didn't already waste the entire 5 minutes on the initial path to getting the serum. How are we doing, Richard? I hope we're doing okay. Because it would be really unfortunate if you weren't. Yep. Well, that's too bad. Well, not all is lost or anything. It's not like it ruins the playthrough, but it is a bummer, and now I have this dumb serum taking up an inventory slot. Sorry about that. Especially if you were a big Richard fan. I'm very sorry about that. But we're gonna roll with the punches. This is locked, and it's an emblem of a shield. That zombie just really gave that to me for free. I wasn't even moving. Oh, you know what? I needed to bring the lighter. There's the handgun magazine. I think it's too dark to see anything in here. An unlit candlestick, yeah. Oh, but it looks like I can move this regardless. That's terrifying. Yeah, it's too dark to see. Okay, I do need the lighter. What a jerk this guy is. Okay, well, before we end the video, I do want to... I'll just reload my save and bring the lighter this time, but that is such a big bummer. I wish that's where not being familiar with this game really comes to bite me. Alright, let's deposit the ink ribbon. Deposit the serum that now serves no purpose, and take the lighter. Probably gonna get grabbed, because I've gotten really good luck otherwise. And I don't think good luck can happen that many times in a row. Yep. Well, it's good to know that this doesn't kill me. I thought for sure he would grab me and then explode on impact. But he is not happy with me. I wouldn't be happy. I'm not happy with myself either for not saving Richard. that's just the way it goes sometimes. And now Jill is a lot slower because I'm definitely not making it this time because I had to deposit the stuff. And now I'm wounded, which also lowers your running speed, I'm pretty sure. Which makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Even when you don't think about it, it makes a lot of sense. You know, now that's something I know for sure on future playthroughs. Not gonna dwell on it too much. Oh, we can heal actually from the green herbs here. Better go get the serum. Okay. I guess I should, I do have to make sure that Jill realizes that he's dead. Okay. The tank controls on the D-pad are a really good way to deal with that too, because it lets you slowly walk back without doing a full turnaround in the analog stick control mode. Alright, total of 90 bullets, so we're pretty good. I'm going to move this preemptively, even though I know he's there. I think the other zombie's going to bust through, and now that we had lit this, yep. Oh, I thought I might be able to do it, but now he's in a bad position too, so he might grab me twice. But now we get the other half of the musical score. And then we also get the hell out of here, because that is a scary room. I assume he just does a lot of extra damage. But that hallway's not too bad to deal with now, at least. And now there's a zombie, and that is not Richard turned into a zombie, which is kind of a weird decision. You would think that they would make Richard a zombie. Consider if he dies, I mean. Okay, so we're going to go back to the medical save room where we got the serum, because that's closer to, now that we have the complete musical piece, we can interact with the piano. Yeah, I do want to go this way, because I need to pick up the emblem above the fireplace in the dining room. Right there. Let's take a look at it. Actually, let's take a look at the other musical score too. The beginning and the last sections of the music are missing, so yeah, now we have the middle portion. And here we have an emblem, which if we examine it, it's galled around the outer edges due to frequent fitting. Okay, and we are wounded, and I'm a little worried, and we have to get past a zombie, so I think I might actually just kill him, or at least stagger him. Wait, or is it here? No, it's not here. Oh, that's gonna kill me, I think. Yeah, brutal. Oh, and he decided to come for a feast too. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do exactly what you just saw me do in the beginning of the next video, and then pick up in the piano room. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry about Richard's death again. I won't harp on it too much in the future, but I am pretty bummed about that, because I thought this would be a perfect, not a perfect playthrough, but definitely not a perfect playthrough, but just a playthrough where I'd at least be able to save everyone. So either way, not Richard. So thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourself and stay safe. Bye for now.